Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Boise State Broncos, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. 3-Way Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff.
Why did you go blue jersey?
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone.
You're waiting.
Right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
With one explosive play there across midfield. First down at the 49. And at first down, they go right back to him. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here's the second down play. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it here. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play. Down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception. Now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Inside deals now from the shotgun. And tackled a small pickup there. The Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Powers through. Picks up the first, looking for more. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the
Giving that shit early.
Boise State as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Two.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Baylor, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play, and it makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep down
shit.
the right side.
That made me go down. Click off to the wrong niggas. How would they do that?
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
He keeps it on the design run. The defense scoops it up. It's a fumble.
Damn.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bears. A defensive
Why you couldn't run?
playoff game. Wow.
The big fella takes it all the way back for a touchdown. I mean, this linebacker's been hitting people all day. He to show what he can do when he gets his hands on the football. I remember this guy played running back in high school. He hasn't had his hands on a football in a long time, but clearly remembers what to do with it after he picks up that fumble.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, but is the final play of this period. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they tackle him with a nice pickup on that running play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They'll try to run for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Here comes a handoff. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Trying to find room. It's Joseph. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the left side.
Like, what kind of fucking pass is this? Like, why he said that shit so bad?
But that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
That was crazy.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
He's going to take a shot down the left side.
This nigga's terrible pass.
He's broke for a third time tonight. Not much of a return, but the pick ends the scoring threat and it sets the offense up.
Jay, what is you doing? Why are you throwing them passes like that?
Offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Just think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Fires it to the wide out. He's got his man in the open field. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10.
You a stupid ass pass last time. What are you doing?
Touchdown, Baylor.
Terrible
This guy
pass.
can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. He's looking deep down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Look at that running back. Take this nigga out the game, jeez.
They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Do not throw it to 82.
Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Bears. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Get to the fucking quarterback, bro.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
It's a quarterback.
Defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And he's got it at the 15. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, Baylor. A huge contribution from the special teams in this playoff game.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Sends it back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere.
He just running in. Oh! Oh, all right. I don't give a fuck about him.
By this defense, almost
got blitzed.
anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Oh, dude, what are these plays?
And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Testing the defense with a throw.
What?
Almost picked off yet again. He's going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. A deep shot to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Could take it all the way. Breaking tackles and going. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Broncos will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. After the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now.
Great job here by this offense to open up the second half with an aggressive approach.
Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. Well, they're finally able to catch him, but a huge chunk play with the running game here.
Boy, this guy is a complete package. All he needs is a crease, and once he sees it, boy, he is gone. They're very lucky they were able to bring him down on that carry.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He made it. 3 points on the board.
So fuck it, that should be something.
Points, but this remains a large deficit.
And that one, my gosh, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab behind the line, it's Joseph. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor. Still no answer for the passing game. Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Boise State. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Motion now from the tight end. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Backed up at the one, he's going to throw it. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets up a second down play. And now the handoff. And the Bears looking to keep this drive rolling. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Big throw caught on the left side. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Man, put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver for a loss like that.
He finds his man. Gets some space and on the 30. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Boy, It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Bears.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Good game, man.
Going after, not great through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kick six. You had a long way to go for that.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job.
Man, that's the last game of 26. Man. No, I'm ready.
Coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And another sack here to add to their sizable tally on the day. Look, the game is over. It's time to run the football. At the very least, try some misdirection at the line. This offensive line has been getting whipped all day long.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. A deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset their plan to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Boise State, 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
Bro, who keep getting injured?
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. It's a quick grab. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the first down in the process.
First down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Baylor.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to...
Touchdown, Bears. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive, punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important.
Well, you're tripping, man.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
This defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. Second down and 15. They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Breaks into the clear. At the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Baylor. No chance to catch him there. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine in a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there.
Damn, nigga, you let me go up 60 on you.
He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make some.
Looking for a man deep down the left side.
Who you got next year?
Return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
What team you got next year?
You can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Oh, he cannot escape. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at third down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining. The offense now operating in empty. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. He could go. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bears. A defensive.
Man, what you got going on, bro?
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Appreciate it.
After is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Now he's bringing it back across the 40. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ballgame.